Hey, hi, Esbron. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Um, thanks for thanks for supporting the channel. I'm waiting for a game to start actually, and also looking through some of the stats that I have, just figuring out some stuff in the back end. I think we are looking for one more player on the TTS squad. So for those who join us, thanks for joining the channel. Just waiting for the game to start. Thanks for supporting the channel. Do you play Dune in person or on online? Yeah. So it, so actually I had a similar situation with you. I had a friend introduced this game to me, um, not too long ago actually. So he introduced it to me. I got hooked on it. I kept thinking about it. I went to sleep thinking about this game because of how gripping it was. You know how like you it's a puzzle. You know, you think of how am I getting to 10 points, right? And you probably can't figure it out when you first play it, right? You think that okay, I need to get friendships. That seems the most straightforward. Then after that, I need to get an alliance or two. Then how am I gonna get my other few points? And then you think about it, and okay, I need to win combats. I need to buy spice must flows. How am I buying spice must flows? How am I winning combats? You know, and then you start to think, and then I think when you start to look online, it starts to you go to TSS club, you see people play, and then you capture some of the ideas, you play a bit of yourself, and you realize that hey, this game always ends on like round 7. Um, yeah, round 7s, and like you're shocked because your home game ends at rounds 9. Um, So round 7 to round 9 is so different, you know, because the rounds 8, round 9, each combat is 2 VPs. Yeah, so then after you start to think about, okay, how am I gonna end in round 7? I think, yeah, this game is very gripping. So I think that kind of like pushed me online. So I play a lot more. I think after that I played once with my friends in real life. Then after that we tried to meet one more time, but only 3 of us could make it. So we played a 3-player game, and that's the end of my in real life playing. Then I think at that point of time, I got too good for them, so I stopped suggesting that we table the game. Like before that, they had multiple plays in, and I had like no plays in. So I would suggest, hey, let's table this game. But once I know that I'm too good at it, I won't suggest it. I'll just say that hey, I like it. If you all want to table it, I'll gladly play it. But that's about it. But recently, my friend bought the Immortality expansion, so I'm very happy to get to play it in person. I think next month. Yeah, but what's stopping you getting on TTS? Yeah, the games are always different. Like you know, it can always tell quite a good story. There are 2 games up, and I don't really care which I join. Hmm. No, I have a game group, right? And we have like I think with all game groups you have like 10 games that everyone wants to table. And so after I started doing TTS, I won't actively suggest to play uh, Dune Imperium in person. I would tell them that I like it, and if they want to table it, they'll table it. But then because we have people always buy new games, so we'll just table something else. And because of I think our demographic, we only get to meet once a month if all things are good. But then you have life happens, and then you don't meet for 2 months, and it becomes once a quarter very easily. Okay, I think do you have a game up? Don't think there's voice for this. Yeah. No, I think it comes to a lot of games which I really really like. A lot of games which I really really like. I won't suggest a table because I would have thought about it or played it too much. That it's just not competitive. It's like it's not fun for. I don't think it's fun for my friends if they play and they know that they're gonna lose. I think you must have that possibility of winning, even though if it's small. You don't want to get too good. Yeah, but there's always that. If you keep losing, then yeah, do hop on. Just by getting the repetitions in, I'm sure you progress very far. Yeah, but the technical stuff of the mods and stuff actually, if you do watch the game, it's quite simple. I can talk about it a little bit more in this game. There are a lot of hotkeys that you use that you don't need to use. You just kind of need to drag your cards around and click buttons. Wow, you have a weekly group. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I wish I have, but I guess when you get older, you have more commitments. Just weekly commitments a bit hard. Maybe if my kids get a bit older, or my kid gets a bit older, maybe. Currently, I'm gaming at early in the morning, so normally I wake up around 4 or 5. So now it's around 6 a.m. for me. I'll play for an hour, so depends on how long the game lasts before my kids wake up. Yep, I'll try to explain a little bit more of the functions or the buttons I'm pressing. So if you see TTS Club now, right? Okay, let me go to the main menu. You open it, right? Then you have two things. Normally, you just search join. You look for a game of Dune, and I know the host is Seb. Okay. The password for TTS Club, right? You can always ask in Discord, but it's always TTS Club. Small, no caps. Then you just join the game. So when you join the game, and if you're not the host, all you need to do is sit down somewhere. So you pick a color. It doesn't matter which. Eventually, they'll shuffle the cards. So, okay. So if you see that the UI is a bit messy, so it's like all this, then you can ask him to reload the thing. UI is glitchy. Thanks. Okay, so this is how it kind of looks. Yeah. So first thing you need to do is camera control. So camera control, if you mouse wheel in and mouse wheel out, you zoom in and out. If you press WASD, you can kind of move your camera around. If you hold your right click button, you can kind of move the camera a little bit. What I suggest for new players is you press P, the button P, like P for a person, right? And you can change it to a top-down camera, and I think it's easier to just like to have a decent view this way. So you can view it like that, or let's say if I'm green, I can view it like this. I think this is a good way to view it, or maybe you don't even need so much, right? So if you're just starting out, you want to probably view a little bit closer, but the more you play, I think you want to keep track of what everyone else is doing. So hence I play third person, almost makes it look vertical, but have some sort of like 3D element so that I can see if things are stacked. Because I've lost the game where people will stack cubes, and if from top view I cannot see it. So I used to do it because of top down because of YouTube, but so I do this view now just to even it out. So I save camera views because I think it will help in the recording sometimes if to have a decent camera view, but I do know I shift the camera around. So if you want to save camera, you can always control 1 to save the camera, but it's just supposed to help me make the videos. You don't really need to save the cameras. Then you shift 1 and shift 2 to load the cameras, but you don't really need this as well. So other hotkeys that I use, you press R when you hover over something to shuffle. You press the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is above the QWERT to draw cards. So if I press 1, I draw 1 card. If I press 2, I draw 2 cards. If I press 3, I draw 3 cards. That's all. Okay, so whatever function I did there, you don't really need to know. But when you group a bunch of cards and you kind of shake it, they kind of group together. You can always put it together manually. So shuffle, draw cards. Then you can see all the other things are mostly buttons, right? I think other hotkeys that you'll use is your flip cards. So your F is to flip cards. Most of it is buttons. Let me think about what else we use. Yeah, that's a horrible way to lose combat. Yeah, and I guess it's no one's real fault, I guess. Okay, I saved the camera again, so I mispressed the button, so let me save the camera. So I'm last to pick. Do you have any leader you want me to pick? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, last to pick. Yeah, do you have any leader you want me to pick? I'm fine with anything. If you ask me what is good here, I think Alicia Cass is good here. I think Alicia is good. I think the Baron is playable. Baron, Alicia, I think are both good in this position. Yeah, do you have any leaders you want me to pick? If not, just pick something. This is my favorite leader. It's fun. Should I just pick it? I'll pick. Baron is probably the most competitive in this spot, but yeah, let's pick Alicia. Let's try. Yeah. So I haven't played non-immortality game in a while. I like Elysia. Elysia is just fun to play. Let me add it to the stream overlay. Yeah, Ilban is great. Okay, so let me read Elysia's ability. So Elysia's ability, her ring, right? Her ring is terrible. You don't use it at all. So her ability is one step ahead, where you put a card down, and if it has one agent, you get a spice, and then you get if you have multiple icons, then you get a Solari, assuming you use it. Yeah. So it requires some sort of forward planning. 4th position is not the best place to use her, but I think overall it's okay. Yeah. So one reason actually I think Baron is good in 4th position is that there are no other good faction leaders, and the cards are good for him. So overall, it's a good Baron game. Even in 4th position. Oh, we haven't even done setup yet. Wait a moment. Okay, my dream start would be to get early Swordmaster. But if I get early Spice, am I doing anything with it? I can perhaps get up to 5. So how many deck cards I have? 3, 2 and 5. Okay, I know I'm talking to myself a lot. I probably want to put this card down and try to get up to 5 to buy Pyther. I think this is my ideal plan. Yeah, so initially when I played Elysia, right, I'll always just quickly put down a card. But based on how the tournament has played out and what the meta has become, okay, they are giving me smuggling. If I take smuggling, I'll be pretty happy. Yeah, and I think there are still decent cards to buy. Hopefully, still in 4th position, I also have something decent to buy. Yeah, so because of that, like just how it's been ruled, right? It's like they allow you to just put your card down even after seeing all their actions. So the onus is on them and not you. So I mean that makes playing Elysia even easier. Previously, I would quickly put on a card, but since this is what they're doing, I don't care. I want this to go to Still Suits to get myself a water and put in 1 troop. I think that has a high probability of happening. Yeah, I do like Helena going to grab Pyther. I think Ikaz will Mentat, so you can trash. It's either that or yes. Yeah. So this also sets him up very well for getting Memo Quarter 6th round. I don't think anyone would challenge him for it. Yeah, so I mean, most of the interface is just dragging. So you click and hold, you drag the cards around. You press F to flip it and put it face down. You click the buttons left to increase the number, you right click to decrease the number. You want to group things, you just click and drag. I'll talk about the Imperium row cards a little bit. So amongst them, I mean, Piter is the best card. Revealing for a 3 is very strong. It allows you to buy spice with flows. Other than that, these two cards are very strong Benny cards. And then amongst the remaining things, I think you know the text memo quarters drives the early game. It leaves the game in a position where anyone can kind of get shipping access. So even if Baron gets shipping access round 2, Helena can get memo quarters round 2 as well. Then round 3, round 4, round 5, Helena can get shipping access. Yeah. So I suspect a Mentat here, right? If not a wealth play, doesn't make sense. No? Okay, then I'm not sure why he's getting wealth. I hope he puts in one true. If you ask me, 2 is wrong. Like, you don't really care whether you get a water or a spice. Sometimes you think you need to put in troops into combat, but you don't really need to. Yes, 3 to buy. Oh. What would I have done in this situation? 3. Huh. Yeah. Memo quarters always messes with second player. As second player, memo quarters is a card which you don't really want to see. Or if you see, you kind of want to be the one to pick it up. But anyone can grab it, really. All the good Benny cards will be picked. Assuming things go my way and ECAS doesn't mess with me, I'll get Swordmaster next round. But there's a high likelihood that he messes with me as well. I want to play Dune, Dagger, Seek Allies next round. He has 4 to buy. Huh, that's a good card. So many good Benny cards out. I need to take note of this, that I can be forced to discard. Do I pick up the other one? Assuming I have Swordmaster is good. Yeah, assuming I have Swordmaster, it's decent. Should I get 1 spice? What do I prefer in position 1 and 4? Do you mean in terms of like leaders, or what do I prefer to do in positions 1 and 4? hope Ikaz doesn't block me here. Doesn't make sense. Oh gosh, he's gonna do it. He is gonna do it. Okay, so there are a few ways I can approach this turn now. I do want to put myself into combat. And I think that forcing a Mentat is good here. So the question is, do I put in 4 troops or do I put in... Let's see what else is in my deck. I think I put in 4 troops. So the reason I don't like this line from Ikaz is... I mean, if you're going to do this, you should have done it the previous round. Yeah, I'm putting 4 troops here. And the reasoning behind that is... I quite like this combat. This makes it very hard, at least in this stage of the game. So, yep, Helena gets memo quarters. What position do you believe I have giving me a higher win rate? To be honest, I'm most comfortable in position 3 and 4. These are the positions where I don't feel forced to do anything. But I think my win rate across positions 2 and 3 should be the highest. In position 4, I play a lot of Ilban and Lito. So these things always make me feel very comfortable. Well, not in voice, so... Interesting that he takes a Solari here. I definitely would not have done that. I definitely went up, but I'm not sure even if that's the right play. This blue guy feels like he's on my stream or something. Well, I still think this is a decent idea. And then I get to get 1 spice, spend the 2 spice, draw a card. Happy with that. I don't think anyone should challenge me this combat. This should give me another combat later on. So, I think one thing you should do, right, is you should always plan for Swordmaster. Swordmaster is one of those things which are relatively easy to plan for. So, in terms of this particular game, right, when you're looking at Swordmaster, what do you look at? You look at we're not in voice, so I can't really tell them. I'll just do it. So you might not be able to think that you can think Swordmaster so long term, but you can because of how things are paired. If someone smuggles up, they will generally want to smuggle down. So if yellow smuggles down next round, he'll get to 8 Solari, which means that I'll be at 1 Solari, right? And then I can't get Swordmaster that round. And Baron's looking to get it next round. So if I cannot get it, then when am I getting it? I don't know. I'm not gonna police it. Yeah, I mean that won't draw if you need to force a reshuffle. You have to manually do it. There's so much spice on the board. No, there's no way up. Am I able to get... Am I able to get 7 Solari next round? I guess a falling round I'll be able to, right? Falling round I'll be able to, if I'm in position. Yeah, one thing about Lycia is you don't really want to have someone who likes to go Mentat before you. Yeah. Picking it up because I've been liking the card a little bit more. I think early on in Dune meta, you buy it, you feel like you cannot play it at all. But I think even if you cannot play it, I think it's fine. Yeah, no combat, so I will take the point. I will secure the Imperial Basin. Okay, we can go to the next round. So there's a lot of spice that's building up. Yeah, so... Oh, I didn't even draw. Didn't draw well. I guess I put this second, right? In this scenario, there's no way that I'm getting Swordmaster. Oh gosh. If I had a yellow here, I'll get Swordmaster this round. Now it's all up in the air. It's so messy. 4 to buy is even so bad as well. I think I'll go to Arakeen, try to get the 5 to buy. Oh gosh, this combat makes everything worse as well. I'm never getting Swordmaster this way. And I have a bunch of bad cards in my deck now. Let me think about this. I'm never getting Swordmaster. Yeah, I guess the one way I'm getting Swordmaster is someone else ships, or I ship. I ship down and I win this combat. I get Swordmaster next round. Assuming I have a green, I have a green. And if I'm the only one who has Swordmaster round 4, it makes it very good. Which makes me want to play this combat card. So I need to put in more troops and I need to win this combat. Okay, I'm talking to myself, but actually what I'm thinking about this appropriate. I need to grab this appropriate. For me to win this game. I'm not sure how heavily they'll combine through this combat, but I have 2 daggers and 6 behind. So I can get up to 11 pretty easily. But I think 9 might be enough. No, they can barrel in 8 troops. I think getting 11 is more important. Is there any dead cards in my deck? I don't think so. I think I used my Seek Allies rate. I don't know if I trashed it. So in normal circumstances, drawing this is a bad thing. But in this particular circumstance, I think it's fine. I don't care about it. My plans revolve around Swordmaster, right? And early on in the game, it's a fight for Swordmaster. Next round is round 4. Round 4 is a very late Swordmaster for anyone really. So it means that after that you have round 5, round 6, round 7 Swordmasters. It's terrible. So the other question is that if I'm cashing in Solari this round, getting Swordmaster next round, do I even need to win this combat? Actually, I could have just put in the Dreadnought. Thing on her inside? Yep. Putting in the Dreadnought is enough. Assuming I get this appropriate. But blue could get it now. Hopefully blue goes for the opulence. Or something, you know, like. He says 5. Oh. Blue is making my game a living hell. Gosh, blue is making my game so bad. I needed that. If I get 6 Solari, does it mean anything? Doesn't, right? I'm never getting Swordmaster this way. Am I getting high console? What's in my deck? My deck is one of this. A ring, 2 dunes, reconnaissance. Fire to buy. Am I getting attacked? This is becoming a point. I normally don't like this card. I hate this card normally. Why is appropriate so important in my plans? Appropriate is so important in my plans because if I get appropriate this round, right, I get to get Swordmaster as my first action. If I don't get appropriate now, right, I never really get Swordmaster. I don't really have a time to get it. Alright. So blue will probably ship down. I have a Japanese Spitz. Yeah, he does get a little bit excited around this time. And this game is going a bit slowly. This is what happens when you don't play in voice. We're round 3, taking very long. I think I'm also taking very long. Yeah, but I do wish you could play faster. This game is going on at snail's pace. I'll be getting a webcam in about 2 weeks or so, I think. Maybe bring him on the webcam. To me, there's no difference between 4 and 6 if you're not buying Swordmaster. So I want to collect spice and I want to buy text. That's the gist of it. Alright, so I can collect 5 spice here, I can collect 5 spice there. I was thinking about going to the Haga Basin, but because the combat gives water, I think staying at 2 water is a good option. Sorry, I need to put down the card. So I want to buy a tech. And tech I want to buy is probably invasion ships. Or maybe even I think detonation devices, I think it might be good. Yeah. Think about it now, the detonation devices does sound like a good idea. So if I buy detonation 2, maybe 4 review. I forgot to trash my seat. It's here, right? I know it's here. I'll just trash it later. People here are allergic to spice or something. Yeah, I do not know what ECAS is doing this game. Like, I can predict everything, but I cannot predict what ECAS is doing. It's so out of left field. Like, you smuggle up, you don't come down, you don't go there again. To be honest, round 3 I drew badly, and I think I drew badly because I bought this card under the assumptions that I will get Swordmaster round 2. I guess, yeah, it was too much planning. So in a tournament game, I think probably I'll get away with it, but I think sometimes you get these people who play so off meta, don't really know what they're doing. So question, would you collect more spice? Solves my problem for me. It's such a strange cast game. Anyway, hi Dennis, thanks for joining the chat. See if Helena wants to click the spies or commit to combat. You run this card to card. No. Puts in 4 troops. Round 5 Swordmaster. I think based on how this game is going, I don't think I'll be able to see all my friendships. I think getting 3 friendships, it'll be enough. It'll be sick to win this combat. Yes, it will be sick to win this combat. And the probability of hit is pretty decent. Yep, pass the turn. Yep. I mean, Ikaz can put in 3 troops now, right? Nope, but he's going to buy attack. No, he's going for man tap. Yeah, you can always use the graphic card with a graphic card. A graphic card just tells you need to graft it with something else. Doesn't mean you need to graft it with nothing. Yeah. I'm going to combat build. What in the world is happening in this game? There's nowhere to go. Round 4 Swordmaster doesn't even use the extra action. I expect blue to put in a bunch of troops now. Getting second place here is also good. If blue commits the troops for it, getting second place here is good. Yep. Could I have bought firm grip? Oh, maybe I was tunnel visioning. Yeah. If I could have bought firm grip, I probably should have done it. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Oh, this game is so slow. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit about points. So I do want to win this combat. And Helena doesn't even... See, Helena went up to 8 Solari, get Swordmaster, but now doesn't... Okay, I guess she can get Swordmaster because she's Helena. Yeah, that makes sense. These 2 points here, if I get it, would be massive. Yeah, this game would be so easy if I was playing Baron. Round 5. Oh, that's even better, right? That's 3 points. Am I buying anything? If I play this, I'm at 5 to buy. If I play this, I'm at 4 to buy. Is 4 to buy enough? Are we first to buy, right? If I'm first to buy this. Oh, is my game saved? I'm at 6 points now. Seven. And if I win a combat, this game's all over the place. I wish I was faster. This game is so slow. It's crawling. Do I need more water? I don't think so. I think going to Mentat is worth it here. I give up a spice, but I don't really need spice anymore, right? I can grab a full Oh, hurry up, Blue. I don't know what you're doing. You can just discard and trash something. Do you draw already? Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna point. Pseudo 7 points. I'm gonna come back. I got to 9 points pseudo. I mean, what I just want to see, I want to see when Helena highliners. That's the most important thing to see. So if she doesn't highlighter this round, she's highlightering next round. Or the round after. Oh. Can I win 12 strength? Go feed my dog, I think he's hungry. Okay. How did he put in? How did green put in so many troops? Twelve. Yeah, the issue is the he can highliner again. Do I need the water? Probably not. I probably just need to cycle through my deck. There's an off chance that I can win this combat. If I put in everything, I'll be at 8 strength, 9 plus 3, yeah. On the off chance I can do it, I should do it. Yes, I get it. This gets me 2 points. Pseudo 9 points. Oh, I think detonation, the last one will be hard. Okay, and I think I just purchased something that I think will help me in combat, which is this. So I'm at 9, I'll go to 13. I detonate this, I get this point. And I'm at pseudo 13 points. Yeah. Who needs? Yeah, who needs Romba? Oh well, the triggering endgame is gonna be hard for me, and having this game drag is not great as well. So I do want to gear up for a combat. Actually, it's so terrible that because of how this game is set up, I just want to grab any kind of points that I can grab. So this seems like a perfect hand to try to buy some flow. So I actually want to draw first, and if I have enough, let's see what's in my deck. I have no more convincings. I have what I have in my deck. I have a diplomacy. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a diplomacy, a reconnaissance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a diplomacy and a reconnaissance. I want to play this first. And I don't think I can win this combat, but I might. You can always trigger endgame the hard way. Spice more slows. It's the dream here. Who needs rumba? Save me from this slow play. My kid is gonna wake up soon. Smuggling is finally coming down. Yes, appropriate net. This is the card I didn't think about. So 6, 7, 8, 9. What if I draw? Yeah, this is my only Spice Must Flow. So how do I set up so that I can win another combat? The round I'm looking at is round 8. Oh, I hate to get game set track. I guess I want to build a garrison. I want to build a garrison and beg an intrigue. Yeah, Spice Allies, none of the factions matter to me. Oh gosh, can they hurry up, please? Just a little bit. So if yellow's thinking of saving a troop, it's ridiculous. Gets to a certain point in the game when you cannot deploy as many troops. You should just chuck them in. So there's a line of play here. You go Mentat and you see what yellow has, and you try to beat him in combat. But he's quite a far-fetch. Oh, can you just pass your turn if you're done? Okay, so the reason I'm getting a bit cranky is just cause it's timing. Yeah, my kid wakes up and around this time, that's all. Furthermore, it's an X game. Show the card, play the other card. Don't think that will ever be relevant, but yep. Then draw a card. Banking my garrison the hard way. I think at some point in the mid game you have to start to recognize your win conditions. And normally that plays out into like, do you have Swordmaster, do you not have Swordmaster, do you have cards that allow you to chase alliances, you have shipping access, so you kind of play all of this and think like, okay, I can get 1 alliance, 2 alliance, or then I can. And my pathway to winning this game was through combat, so at some point like, okay, I already have a Dreadnought, you know, detonation is good here. Then being optimistic about, yeah. Always happy to see people dump in troops. Get the alliance. So good thing here, I convert my 2 water into a spice must flow. Oh, green even gave me spice. Yep, thank you. Yep, you should still get high console if your pathway is through spice must flows. You don't have it now, you invest it to later on. If you have extra green in your hand, yep, then that is fine as well. What else are you doing with the slurry, right? Six, he buys a spice must flow, he gets to 7, gets to 8. Still don't know what blue is doing. Blue has a bunch of points. Blue has 2 alliances, 1 dangling. Do it faster, yeah. You buy anything? Oh, so still have one more. 5 to buy. What do you buy here? Yep. Buy it. I lose the 1 in 3. What am I doing? I'm banging up Garrison. Am I fighting this round? It's a bit hard, right? I kind of want a high console. Who else is gonna high console? Blue might high console. I think high console and getting the spice is more relevant than drawing card. These are terrible intrigues that I'll trash away with Snoopers. I'm just gearing up to win round 8 combat. I don't like to get it to round 8, but I think that's what I needed to do. Oh gosh, this game's gonna last another half an hour. Help me. Please. Someone. Yellow has a bad hand. Probably has like a spice flow inside, thinking of how he should defend his alliance that has just got stolen. Can't do anything about it now, it's too late. Gets the water. I prefer getting the water here, but I guess he has a bad hand. Yeah, blue has some sort of combat intrigues. Yeah, put them all in. Please put them all in. Yes, invasion ships. So you ask me why I'm getting shifting is that there's a very, very, very silly world that can steal the alliance. But it's it is so left field. It's like yeah. I think having the option is nice. Two points, not bad. This thing about playing Spice Lights, you're just like kind of waiting for the game to end. The earlier the game ends, the better it is. Oh, is he triggering endgame? Oh, he might win. He has combat intrigues in hand. I don't know how many, but he does. Just by how you think about it. Come on, Yellow, take your turn. Take your turn, please. Just take your turn. Yeah, I just want to put in as many troops as possible. Yeah, so reasons I don't like this, I mean, it gives everyone a clear target on how much strength they need to beat. This game is lasting forever. Highliner, try to stop me. I mean, if he's putting it in, means he has it. And if he wins, I guess it's not too bad. High chance I get second place if he wins. Is he putting them in one at a time? Yeah. That might have been relevant to someone. Oh, come on. I don't even need to be here's the washroom. So if you're green here, you know this is the last round. I think this is the last round anyway, right? So what you should be doing is you should be locking in your Emperor Alliance. Because there are cards like Demand Respect. Getting his last point. Up and down. Yep. Benny, right? Nine points. Okay, blue, show me what you have. Yeah, if we both get to 10, I win, right? Baron. For anyone watching this game, I hope this game is still interesting to you. It's really slow. Yeah, see, it's slow for y'all. I think y'all really dropped out. Oh, he doesn't even get it. Yeah, even if you beat me in the combat, it doesn't beat me, I still win. Yeah, I mean, the line he plays quite fine. Yeah, he has no high council. Second one's hard for him, and getting troops and fighting is hard. I mean, in this round, he probably could have done it if he went to selective breeding or some other manner of which he could get another spice of slow. That would get me the 2 points either way, but that would get me 3 points and put me up to 13. Yep, it's close. I mean, I think for how this game played out, I think I'm quite happy with the result. But gosh, it was a long game. It was so long. Okay, anyway, I'm dropping off. Thanks for watching. Oh, there's some more people in chat. We all came to see the end of this. First. One more thing that I've decided to do, I posted a community post about it. Let me just share this. Yeah. So I created a form of which that we can kind of like just track some stats. So first position was Helena. Oh, who came in? Not so sure about positioning after. Lucky I have everything recorded. Yeah, Helena comes in last. So Helena's last. Second position, Baron. I think if I played Baron, this game would be so easy. But I mean, don't always pick the strongest thing. You pick whatever you think is you'll enjoy yourself playing. So Elisa Cass in 4th position gets first place. Number of rounds goes to 8 rounds. No. Oh, I need to. Dune X, Helena. Yep. So to the viewers who are around, I do hope that you also can help to submit stats. I think we'll collect it and see where it goes. Amani Cass. 8 rounds. Yep. So I will be submitting my stats, and I think have other people have been submitting their stats as well. So I think I've submitted these 7 games. I think there are 3 other people have submitted. So thanks for all those who have submitted stats. And I'll collate them eventually. And thanks for watching, guys. Dropping off.